And I don't know, this conversation is almost like a last refuge, at least for me, to just not that I'm not truthful most of the time in my real life. I am. I'm trying to.
But to talk about so real,
But
right?
to
So real to talk
right, to
about
be
these
like, ah,
things.
it's what it is. This is an honest conversation, right? It's whatever that comes to mind and whatever that we're, discussing, telling you how I feel. And like this is the greatest. I think everybody should have something like this. Not you just need a friend you can talk to. You need to be
Yeah,
more truthful to each other and to kind of like just like, hey, life is it is what it is, and you got to find out what that what it
yeah.
entails.
To be
So
able to talk about stuff like this. But I mean, the reason I love it is also because we are able to have these very broad conversations. We're talking about all kinds of things. We're covering a pretty big spectrum that usually, like, it's very difficult. Like, I haven't really met people with whom I can talk
you
with
can
stuff
talk
like that
in that,
because
right?
I like this. I don't I like that we're not confined, but like, oh, I can talk to you only about like computers or something. And some people are like that. Like they wouldn't even be able to entertain
Yeah.
that line of conversation. I don't know what that's like. Maybe that's like some kind of
I
mind,
mean,
or
it's
we're just well read or something. But it's very cool.
I d-
Both
like I don't
honesty and the breadth of the
it's
conversation.
I mean, I don't find myself like I try to be more well read, but I'm not really well read. It's not like I read so many books and I have so many. No, I can't even remember names or facts or whatever, right? But it's just more like I don't know. It's just kind of it just makes sense to me from my life experiences. I can't even claim I read so many books. I haven't. It's more like
Maybe it's we're both because we're both kind of like not particular, not super specialized in any one thing, because some people they dedicate their whole life to, I don't
right
know,
to
say
one
physics or science,
pursuit,
and
right
they're really good at that thing.
at
They're
that.
like
Yeah.
they're profound, they know things that you can't even fathom. But as a result, you can't spend your time on much else. It's also an exchange.